And welcome back. Maria Walls is with us. Once again, she is a CPA and the treasurer for Beaufort County. And we've got a lot to talk about. So Maria, welcome again.
Thank you for having me back.
So let's begin with, of course, the property tax bills went out later than normal. So how are collections going?
They are going very well. I want to thank all your viewers who have paid already, whether it was a prepayment or they paid when they got their bill. We are already over a 66% collection
Fantastic.
rate, which is not very far behind at all where we would normally be in a normal year. And we just want to remind your viewers that the deadline is March 31st. And go ahead and get that payment in.
All right. And you actually opened the offices to the public this week, correct?
We did. So county administration and county council decided to reopen the buildings, and that began on March 15th. There are some still limited services. We're trying to keep the numbers in the building low, and we certainly appreciate your viewers' help in making that happen by continuing to use, these great online and virtual options that we've been using for a year and are working very well.
Isn't it nice to be able to have both those options to be either come in person, but because of virtual, more and more people are using that option.
It is. Good. Yeah. It is nice for our customers to have that flexibility.
So I can't believe we're talking 2022 already, but you all are in the throes of beginning to work on the budget.
Yes.
So I guess my first question is, why should we care about the budget? I mean, we pay our bills, we pay, our taxes, but why should we care about what goes into the budget, how you strategically plan the budget?
Well, first and foremost, what's in the budget is how government is spending your tax dollars. So just as an overall response, that's always going to be important. But what I wanted to particularly draw our customers' attention to this year is part of the Treasurer's Office request. So if any of our customers, and they probably have over the past year, have ever paid with a credit card, there is an additional fee charged on top of your tax bill when you pay by a credit card. And I mean, the average tax bill is around $1,000. 2.5% on that is a lot. And why should you pay anything more than you have to? Well, we've had to pass that on to our customers in the past because it costs money to accept and process credit cards. Well, that cost has never been included in the budget. So if it's not included in the budget, it does still need to be paid, and it's passed on directly to the customer. What I have asked our viewers and county council to consider is, what are their thoughts on incorporating that cost into the budget? So that way, your viewers can pay however they want to in whatever method they feel most comfortable without an added fee just because they chose one payment method over another.
What percent, or how many people pay via credit card their bills? Would you say, is it?
It's challenging because the past year it's really skewed our historical.
Right.
But well over 30 to 40%.
Oh, wow.
And during the past year, we've obviously seen an uptick in that because we were not open to the public. And we're a growing county. We're a growing county with many new residents every day. And I want to make sure that we're not leaving barriers up to direct people to use in person versus online. Or if all those barriers are down, people are free to choose, and then we can keep our staffing at a lower level because our customers are using payment methods that aren't employee intensive.
Yes. So when will the budget be ready for review or be, up for review by the county council?
Council has their own schedules to pass the budget. It would go into effect July 1st, and I expect to make the presentation on the Treasurer's Office behalf in April.
All right. So let's move on to the next year's tax bill. If I want to go ahead and maybe pay ahead, so let's talk about kind of deadlines again and when all that is.
It's crazy. I think we're still digesting 2021 and we're talking about next year.
Because it was later,
I know,
it just, it's kind of.
Absolutely. But, sometimes there's no better time than today. So there is an installment program that is offered by the Treasurer's Office. We did relax the standards last year, and we have gone ahead with county council support and relaxed those standards again this year. What that means is if it's your land or dwelling, you can pay us a little bit at a time whenever you want to and however much amount you want to.
Say that again.
Yep.
That's huge.
It is.
Say that again. You
It
can pay
is.
as much as you want.
As much as you want. Ahead of time. It
Ahead
can't
of
be
time.
a bill
No,
already due.
Right.
Have to pay that.
Right.
But you pay however much you want, whenever you want. You want to send us a $10 check every week? Go ahead and do that.
Wow.
The one nuance is, if you're in our program, we're going to send you a bill every other month, and it has an amount on there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're paying online, you have to pay that amount.
Okay.
But if you want to be that full flexibility, you can mail it to us, and we will handle.
So you can mail in a
manually
check
handle.
like for $100, and then y'all will subtract that each time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, we're kind of confined to our business processes online because it's
Yeah,
a structured
right.
software. But if you mail us a payment and you're in our installment program, we know that that's what you want us to put it towards. And we're going to handle that for you. So it's kind of a white glove service that we've morphed the installment program into, because there are so many people who are still dealing with all of these after effects of COVID. And we just need to be here for our customers. And that's one of the ways we can do that.
And Maria, you do such a great job as a treasurer. We're so proud of you. And just very quickly, we just have about 30 seconds left. You obviously love what you do, but I would think it would be, numbers and, it's amazing that you do what you do.
I
have that passion.
Thank you. It is one of the most fulfilling experiences I've ever had in my life. And not because I was out to work for government, but I have an amazing team, and it brings me joy to defy people's expectations. People expect government to be antiquated, uncooperative, and sometimes rude. And when we're able to surprise people and be the opposite of that and show them, no, it doesn't have to be that way. I find joy in that.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Maria Walls with the Beaufort County Treasurer's Office, and we'll be right back.